entertainment, it's all about emotion. There is no rationale, sorry to say that, to play gambling.
You're listening to 15M Mastering, a show that empowers you with insights from the leading iGaming experts to enhance your personal or business performance. The show is brought to you by tech-driven affiliate and media company Already Media, and supported by the AI-powered data analytics platform Blask. And Yo Investments, a fund manager investing in outstanding people who are disrupting the iGaming, fintech, and crypto industries. Hey everyone, and welcome back to 15M Mastery. Today we're joined by product executive, advisor, and ex-CPO at Parimatch, my beloved colleague, Serhiy Berezhnyy. Serhiy has helped scale wellness and gaming products with a focus on long-term user value. In this episode, we explore what the gaming industry can learn from the wellness space, from retention to ethical design. Welcome, Serhiy.
Oh, welcome, and it must be most juicy topic we've discussed. So I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. This is actually my favorite episode of all three, so I hope that listeners will also like it. So let's start with the first question. What can iGaming learn from wellness apps about keeping user engaged through daily habits?
I would say when I joined the wellness area, I would say vice versa. That's because wellness and fitness app have a biggest gap that neither of entertainment app has. So, for example, if you're open Netflix or you're open your favorite casino brand, you can do everything sitting on a sofa. Wellness and fitness requires you, at least if it's a wellness, like a fitness, stand up from your sofa and do exercise and sweat. Or reflect on your day, what have you eaten, how good or bad that was, etc. So I think, and this is a very important part, that wellness products are trying to steal a lot of things from learning. Like everybody loves Duolingo in learning, and I believe in iGaming as well, and trying to steal from them, and from iGaming as well. However, if we are talking about the long-term retention and patterns or habits, that's what I like from wellness products. They have a goal. Unlike iGaming, which doesn't have a goal, etc., or a dream. We are talking about what makes a person to open an app every day. And if we remind them about the goal, if we connect them about that goal or a way to the goal, that would be good. I think that's why even poker products are more successful in retention than casinos, just because poker has its like strategies for going higher stakes, going higher MTTs with more skilled players, and how to fight this down streaks, etc. Just because this creates a space for a goal. And I think that's one of the things that iGaming totally missing, is creating a sense of a goal and progression. That's I wouldn't say that wellness apps are perfect in that. The Duolingo is perfect in that. They create a sense of fake progression every day, and polished it to perfection. Despite the fact that after 1,000 days of streak, I would not know the language at A1 level, which is like the entry level for. So that sense of progression and sense of perfection, I think one of the things that iGaming should learn from other.
I love it. And I do agree with you that we are a very short-termistic kind of industry. We chase fast paybacks. We chase, users churning fast as the result of them losing money fast. Not because we want them to, but because this is the way we build our user journeys. So how do you think, can iGaming companies actually grow the lifetime value without relying on the short-term promotions?
Let's be honest here, and I'll try to be as gentle as possible. Many iGaming, especially when we are talking about casino and betting operators and sites to play, they are commodities. Everybody has the same sport events together, the same casino games, slots, the same CRMs. Even a CRM become a by default for specialized for a gaming center. And it reminds me of an interesting story how phones became commodity. Do you remember, like 15 years ago, there were zillions of form factors, innovations, like popping up cameras, whatever were happening in the phone. And right now, we all came to the same form factor, the same thing, and whatever works right now are stories, communications, brand, uh, and very rare it's a logical things to go for. However, I don't think that small tricks that you mentioned are unnecessary. Every percent of revenue on a commodity market, it's a huge advantage against competitors. Like, that's why you build your own story, you build your own reason to belong to for you and for your customers. And then still fighting on the background for every share of percent, because it's a competitive battle. And I don't think you will win just focusing only the high level dreamy goal. You will burn all of your money, and your competitors will just eat you for breakfast.
I totally agree with you. And I do agree that the products are becoming more generic these days, even more than before. And it's so easy with the current access to technology, just copy everything and just be the same. And
you don't even need to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I go to a platform who sell you the platform for casino, for example, I'll get this site in a week or two, fully operational. Just run your marketing campaign and do it. So, and it's all commodities. They all optimize for production and making less changes. Again, the phone analogy I think is very nice. 15 years ago and now, the variety of everything were super interesting. There was a market. There was reviews, people fighting and battling for that. Right now is nothing to battle of beyond the story of Apple, Google, and cheap Google versions like Samsung and other cheap phones on Google. Done. End of the story. We commoditize it till death.
Yeah, that's true. So do you think there is a way, and if yes, then how should product teams think about their role in shaping the brand and not just shipping new features?
It's a challenge. To all of that, their headache of users, of problems, OKRs, KPIs, whatsoever they deliver, the performance, etc. It's very hard part to that branding things and how to do it. For me, the very good explanation CMO Tweltech gave me. She said, "Brand, it's not a logo or a name or whatever. It's how we set values and communications for customers." And for example, if you say you're a customer-oriented brand and you cut a lot of bets of a person, or you shave their bets or whatsoever, it's not true. If your support answers 2 hours, or your CRM could send you something like a very generic shitty fire, it's not. So this is it's not a checklist that you check. Like for me, you cannot write the exact parameter checklist if it's a brand or not. You should create a company mythology. Yeah, this and that. What is good for us? How would that then actually why company myths are created? Just because of that. So you should say this is the way we are expected for you, and we create our own heroes, we create our own clients, and we create the emotional connection to them. Then this is the way we do it. And you ask a question: how do you think? Is it aligned with our brand, our feature or behavior? No, let's not do that. Even if it takes a lot of money, even if it's like to take our time, we must be consistent. This is like, again, raising your kid. So you're just showing them the examples of behavior and they copy it. Whatever you say about doing opposite will not do that.
I really like what you just said, and it really found the home in me, the part about the story, about the narrative, about the emotional connection, because I do really feel that, you know, in iGaming, it's still yet to be fully discovered. And I wanted to hear your thoughts, like what can iGaming actually learn from other niches, and most importantly, like entertainment apps, like about building that emotional connections with the end users.
I would say that iGaming is one of the good examples of entertainment, etc. In its sense, I mean, like it is an entertainment. People come for emotions, for dopamine. Yeah, they come for that. So yeah, I would not separate iGaming and however, yeah, what could we learn and what can we do? Uh, in what I've seen in few iGaming company I worked with, and what I've seen it's very thin connection to customers. So when you come into your like guys and asking, how many interviews, how many discussion have you had with your customers last month? And you know what is the most popular answer? Zero. Zero. So, and you're like, how do you know what they have problems? Oh, the support sending us yes something. Uh, or they are writing something down, or we see that metrics in our dashboard, numerous dashboard. All product managers right now have numerous dashboard for everything except people. Like, and I said, how do you know? For example, I'm very hardcore player in casino. Like, really, I do a lot of spins, and I find more defects than other players, than other people in there. So, guys, have you spoke to people? Why, for example, one company, I wouldn't say a name, came to me and saying, we have a very small share of mobile app users instead of web. Why? I said, what's your customers saying about that? And they said, oh, it's more convenient to play web. I said, it's suspicious in our modern world. It's a lot of, suspense here. What happened? I said, talk to them. They spoke to 15 people and they found 4 or 5 key issues why they play that. So, and like whatever you entertainment you talking to or you engage with, for example, like Hollywood tests the scenarios and different ending of a final scene of a films, testing on audience before they release to public. They keep very close contact because emotions, like entertainment, it's all about emotions. There is no rationale, sorry to say that, to play gambling. I mean, yes, like you believe in statistics, you believe in an equal redistribution of wealth, etc. And it could be, but in terms of that, there is no rational. This is fun. This is emotion. This is why people come to. And if you lose that connection, you're out of business and you're not grown.
I love it, and I really like the fact that you mentioned that we are a part of entertainment industry. So that was a little trick. So you got me. So okay, so we've spoken about the entertainment. Let's quickly talk about the wellness one. So you mentioned you got quite an interesting experience there in the recent years. So what can we learn from the wellness industry to create iGaming more healthier and a more balanced digital experience, if it's possible?
That's a good one. Again, uh, okay, let's start from emotions. Many people come to wellness and fitness with the very strong emotions, and then you're building the rationale beyond that. Okay, so the emotions are I want to be fitter. I want to be invited for a date. I want to go for a sec or for stairs and breathe normally. Yeah, that's but there is a very big emotional trigger that we create, and you need to substitute that very emotional trigger with a way and with a set of rational arguments. And I think if we are talking about like safe and responsible way of that, we should actually think of how to turn these big emotions, big commitment, the fever, I would say. And for wellness and fitness, it's the same. It's a fever. I'm going to vacation in 2 weeks. I need to lose 25 pounds. So this is a fever. This is, the one thing that, blinks in your mind every second. So and I think the way of here, and there is no universal answer, unfortunately. The way here is how to turn it to rituals that are, like rational, and they are, I think, for example, it's just on top of my head, saying, what do you think, like a quick quiz, yeah? What do you think? How much time did you play recently? Today, for example, yeah? And based on that, to calibrate the session. So you do it funny. So, do you know how much time you spent? How many spins did you do today? Or how many bats did you do? Yeah. Like, you are trying to switch the emotional and unconscious to conscious. That's the first step, by the way, in all the things that we are talking about, like responsible gaming, etc. Get out of unconscious behavior to conscious. And for weight loss and for many wellness and fitness, it's the same.
I really like it, and I never thought about the connection of wellness and iGaming in that way, and it feels like there is a lot of things to learn, because I was always saying, okay, we should look at fintech, we should look at dating, we should look at e-commerce, other entertainment niches. So you came up with a very interesting angle of the wellness thing. So thanks a lot, Serhiy, and the link between wellness and gaming will never be forgotten.
Oh yeah, I hope it helped. And people will start thinking differently and bring more and more interesting things to iGaming world.
No doubts about it. Thank you so much for this episode and the previous two. It was a pure gold, and I extremely enjoyed that conversation, and I'm sure that the listeners will.
Oh, thank you.